Welcome to this video. In here we're going to talk about the executive branch. Some qualifications to be the chief. 4-year term, 35 years old, a natural-born citizen, 14 consecutive years as a U.S. resident. Can you think of a reason for it? 22nd Amendment limits president to 2 terms or up to 10 years total. Titles of the president: Commander-in-Chief of Military, Party Leader, Chief of State, or Head Diplomat, Chief Law Enforcer, Chief Executive. What about the Vice President? More active role in the last 30 years. Job is to balance the ticket. What does that phrase mean? Duties are preside over the Senate, succession, and diplomat. Act of Succession, 1947 and 1968. Order in case something happens to the president, here are the people that will come to help. All the way from vice president to rest of the cabinet in order of creation. And a little fun fact about the cabinet is that you will always see these guys behind the president during the State of the Union, but one is always missing. Why? Search up for yourself. Know the 25th Amendment. Presidential duties. First, enforce the laws. Second, appoint officials, such as cabinet, judges, etc. Third, treaties. Fourth, veto. Fifth, military. Sixth, pardons and reprieves. Last but not least, State of the Union. So what makes up this branch? Here are the key characters: the president, the vice president, the cabinet, all departments, and the White House staff. What is the cabinet then? They are presidential advisors. Started with Washington, and the reason that Washington having this group of people is that he needed a group of advisors to help make decisions. And nepotism and spoil systems, those are some key terms related to it. But I won't go through deep in this video, and you can search up for yourself. Here is Trump's cabinet related to current event. The EOP, also known as Executive Offices of the President, currently in role is this guy. And National Security Advisory is Mike Waltz, gives the president a briefing every morning. OMB, also known as Budget, CIA is this guy, and FBI is Cash Peddle. The White House staff, also known as the West Wing. Chief of Staff Susie Wales. She is the most trusted person and runs day-to-day activity. Press Secretary Caroline. I won't pronounce it since I maybe pronounce it wrong. So just this lady, and she handles the press, and this is a tough job. Powers, authority, talking about those issues. The executive privilege basically is White House staff can discuss things or know things without it being released to the public. Talking about executive orders, such as rules, regulations, and directives. Some examples are Reagan stopped funding to abortion clinics, and Truman disintegrated the armed forces. Desegregated, actually. Early presidents set by presidents. Precedents, I think. Maybe you pronounce it this way. I'm not so sure, so please forgive me if I say it wrong. Washington, respect Mr. President. Cabinet advisors, etc., and foreign policy, stay out of it. Federal government, he's strengthened or not. And 2 terms, transition of power. So Washington definitely, as our founding father, played a significant role on setting all of those nationwide rules on the presidencies and everything related to it. So yeah, pretty good man. And precedence continues. Adams split the country into political factions. Jefferson worked well with Congress, has strong executive authority, such as the Louisiana Purchase. And how is it all different today? Then, no TV. So people saw their representatives as their connection to the government. Now we see the president as our connection because of the TV and the news, also internet. But there are also some exceptions. Andrew Jackson, Common Man's President. Abraham Lincoln, Civil War. The modern presidency starts with FDR. The New Deal passes. Broader executive power and authority personalized the office, such as fireside chats. World War II also changed a lot of things, global power, and we needed a strong central figure to lead us because after World War II, America has been put up all the way to the world leader position. So we definitely need some strong guidance and like the people who are guide the way for where should we go in the future. Some things the president tries to accomplish are the budgets, which happens every year, and his staff presents it for approval from Congress. The OMB helps the president prepare a budget. Also, lawmaking, he can propose legislation, and leaders in Congress will try to push it through. It's very difficult to pass without changes, and LBJ and FDR had to do this often. Presidential perks: Air Force One, Marine One, Camp David, White House, $400,000 a year and $50K expense account. Secret Service protection for life, retirement benefits, and most powerful man in the free world. This is just a little fun research activity if you want to do it outside of this video, but definitely it's not something related to this video or anything related to this knowledge, but it just helps you to enforce your memory. Here's a quick look at research a president. Choose from the list. Basically, you're gonna search up the president's list in American history. Pick from 1950s to now. And thinking about these 7 questions in your head while you are doing the research. What party, ideological beliefs does this president related to? Or how many terms does he on his position? And what are some historical context of this presidency? List 3 major historical occurrences or how he handles them. 4th is 3 successes and 3 failures. You know, people cannot be perfect. So what happened during his president's rule? 5th, 4 fun facts. And 6th, check 1 to 2 campaign videos. Record your thoughts. 7 is evaluate good or bad presidents. So yeah, definitely if you want to try this, I would really appreciate it and glad for you to try this on your own. But that's all for this video, and I hope you learned something from it. Thank you so much for watching.